Hi guys, welcome to level 4 distributive property. All right, on the front of your worksheet, it says simplify this expression. The reason it's called an expression is there's no equal sign. Okay, so I wanted you guys to just practice what the heck is the distributive property. The distributive property is taking that number in front and distributing it to those two terms that are inside of the equal sign. Okay, so for this one, we've got 8m and positive 5 on the inside. We're going to go ahead. And so this is essentially, we're taking -2 and we're multiplying it times both of those terms. So we're going to take -2 times 8m. Okay, well, -2 times 8m is going to give us -16m. So right below this, we've got -16m. And then we're going to take -2 times positive 5. Okay, well, in your calculator, -2 times 5 is going to give you a -10. So we're going to write this as -10. And that is how you get rid of those parentheses. Okay, so this would technically be your simplified expression, -16m minus 10. Okay, so let's look at this in an equation. Okay, so with our equations, let's go ahead and look at, we've got constant term, constant term. Those are the terms that do not have the variable next to them. And then we've got variable terms on the inside of the parentheses. Go ahead and draw your line down the middle of your equal sign. Okay. Now, I didn't highlight this number in the front here, this 3, because it's got to get distributed into those two terms. Okay. Remember with PEMDAS, order of operations, we got to get rid of those parentheses. So we're going to go ahead and take 3 times 2. 3 times 2 gives us 6. Okay. Then we're going to take 3 times 8p. What's 3 times 8? 24. And then 3 times 8p is 24p. That is a positive 24. So that's going to be positive 24p equals, we didn't do anything over here, so we're just going to bring down -90. Okay, now we've got 24p. And we've got our constants on either side of the equal sign. Notice we've got all of our variables are on one side, on the left side. So we need to move 6 over to the right. This is a positive 6. Okay, so the opposite of a positive or plus 6 is going to be to subtract 6. We're going to subtract 6 from both sides. Okay, so we've got 24p, and I don't need to bring that plus sign down because it's just a positive. That's all it's meaning. Okay, -90 minus 6. Make sure you plug that in your calculator because it's going to be negative, oh my gosh, -96. Okay, and then finally, notice guys, we've got all of our variables on one side, all of our constants to the other side. So we can actually go ahead and solve now. Reminder to y'all that in between 24 and p is actually multiplication. So to undo that multiplication, we're going to go ahead and divide both sides by that number in front. So we're going to divide by 24 on both sides. Okay, that's going to cancel. So we'll have p equals, plug this in your calculator, -96 divided by 24. Okay, and that gives us -4. All right, so p equals -4 in this case. Once you get rid of those distributive property parentheses, it's really the same thing we've been doing. All right, let's look at this next one. We've got the parentheses are on the right side this time. Don't panic though, guys. It's really not a big deal. Okay, draw that line down the middle of your equal sign. I'm going to highlight variables in yellow, constant terms in green, and I'm not highlighting that too because we're about to get rid of it. Okay, we're going to distribute. Remember, if we have a number in front of parentheses like that, that means that we have to distribute it to the two terms that are inside the parentheses. So 2 times 8 is 16. So 2 times 8x is 16x. Okay. 2 times -7 is going to give me a -14. Okay. Bring down your equal sign. We didn't do anything on the left side, so we're just going to bring down 82. We didn't do anything. Okay, so our first step here was to get rid of those parentheses. Now we've got our constants on either side still. We want to get all of our constants away from our variables. We want to go ahead and move this -14 over to the left. The opposite of a -14 is a +14. Okay, -14, +14. Okay, 82 plus 14. Plug that in your calculator. Make sure you get it right. 82 plus 14 is going to give us 96 equals, bring down your variables. We've got 16x left to deal with. Okay. Notice that I've got 16x and I've got 96 on this side. All right. Last step, y'all. I want to make sure that I can get x by itself. Remember, this is 16 times x, so we're going to do the opposite. Okay, the opposite of multiplication is division, and we're going to divide by that number in front. So we're going to go ahead and divide by 16 on both sides. Okay, so that's going to give us x equals, what is 96 divided by 16 in your calculator? That's going to give you a +6. Okay, so our final answer is 6 equals x. All right, and that is the distributive property, guys. Nice job, and I hope you guys have a great day.